Hey everyone, Ben Renaud here again, and today what we're here to talk about is how Sony's mobile division is fading away. But before I get into the meat of that, I just wanted to let you guys know that the game I'm playing is Mega Man 2 on the NES, as if you didn't already know. So this story came as a surprise to no one, but several years ago after Sony said they were going to stop focusing on mobile and taking heavy losses chasing success, they have missed market trends and continued to slowly fade into irrelevancy. And the numbers are as follows. The most recent quarter smartphone sales for Sony were down by 1.4 million devices, representing a 42% decline from last year. And their forecast for the entire year was revised from 10 million down to 9 million, which is about how many iPhones they sell in 2 weeks. And worse yet, they have 23 phones for sale right now, at least that's what I see on their website, which means that if sales were divided evenly, that's about 87,000 units per smartphone. To put that into perspective, why this is happening, they still haven't released a smartphone with a taller display or minimal bezels like the Galaxy S8 from over a year and a half ago. And they just released their first smartphone with dual camera sensors this month, when companies like LG have been doing it for 2 years. Simply every phone they release feels like it's a year behind, or maybe two. And I think The Verge put it best in their review of the Sony XZ1 pair of smartphones. And they said, quote, the best of 2015 in a 2017 smartphone. Great. So after taking all of this into account, it's really not hard to see how their mobile division is going downhill. Sony hasn't cared in years as far as I can tell, and their only reason to keep the division running is I suppose they can't sell it to anyone, and it's probably cheaper to just keep it going. As for me, it's been years since I used a Sony smartphone as my daily driver, and there's a review of it up on my channel, I'll link below. But if you watch that video, you'll realize why nobody uses their phones. They have the most horrendous, laggy skins imaginable, their screens are years behind the competition, their cameras look great on a spec sheet but take really noisy, grainy images. And I personally would never consider using a Sony smartphone again, and I think there are a lot of other people like me. So to Sony's mobile division, I say good riddance. They don't make competitive products anymore, and I'm not at all disappointed by this turn of events. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you like Sony smartphones? Do you want them to stick around? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.